Hi, I'm Jody Duncan, AIFD, and I'm your Mayesh Design Star, and we're back in Vegas. Our other Rockstar Chapel Bouquet was such a big hit. We've come back to investigate some other locations for some of our brides, and today we're going to bring you something that's fantastic. They've got every theme of wedding chapel here in Vegas, and believe it or not, there's a place where you can get married essentially in a fish tank underwater. So what do you do for a bride who's getting married underwater in Vegas? You give her a glass bubble cuff bouquet, which is what I'm calling this fantastic container from UCI. So we're going to actually make this into a bridal bouquet that will slip right onto her little arm, and she can get married to the one she loves under the sea. So we're going to show you how to do this today. And first we want to take just a little bit of the aluminum Oasis wire, and we're going to use blue since of course it's a water fish tank theme. I've got a marker and I'm just going to wrap it around a couple times there. And this technique, when you repeat it, will give you this fantastic garland that you see that I have already put through the bouquet. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to make a curl, get it started really nice and tight, finish it off with your fingers. So that's really how you do that, is just get any kind of a round marker or a stick or a mascara. So just doing that simple technique over and over again will give you this wonderful cascade that I've draped through the bouquet. Use just a few U-glue strips to hold it in place for our under the sea bouquet. And we're going to not put a whole lot of product in here. It's super light, super fun for a quick wedding in Vegas. This is Euphorbia, and it's actually the fire stick variety. This is not painted. This is just a natural product that Mayesh gets for us, and it grows just like this. I love how it starts out green, fades to yellow, and then we have the coral. And it looks like real coral to me. So when we were talking with this bride, we knew this is what we had to use for her bouquet. So you can go through and you just cut it off. It bleeds just a little bit, so you want to dab it, rub it with your fingers, but it'll stop just pretty quickly. And you can cut off the pieces that you like the best and set the plan aside. And I've already got some U-glues that I've put down in here, just a little bit to hold it in place. And the Euphorbia, of course, doesn't have to have a lot of water. It holds up very nicely without it. And since the U-glues are clear, it's a terrific mechanic to use on glass. Whether you're doing it for setting up a reception or vases on the reception table, it works really well. So I've got my little coral happening right in there at the bottom of the bubble bowl. And I'd like to get just a little bit more drape. So we have some fantastic green hanging amaranthus. And I'm going to take this foliage off because I want to keep it really light and fresh and airy. So we're going to pluck those off as well. And we can weave those right between the wires so that it stays secure and stays cantilevered, but still gives us a nice drape in our bouquet. And I can tuck that right in between so it just pinches it, just so. It's a quick technique that you can use for a quickie wedding in Vegas. And I'm picking out the smallest pieces because I want this to mirror the garland technique that we're using without overpowering the look of the bubbles. Just something to help enhance it just a little bit, so that when she goes down the aisle, it has just a bit of movement, but it's also very secure. We're going to add a few Phalaenopsis orchids as well. And we're just going to stick those on the back very gently and pull off the backing and tuck that right down in very delicately into our bubble ball. I like the colors with the purple and the blue and the green. It looks just like tropical fish. So it's full of whimsy and fun for a Vegas wedding in the underwater chapel. I'm going to tuck this one right down in the front. so that there's movement and depth all the way through it. And then we're going to take just a few Macara. I've already added a couple right on the top. So we're going to put these up there so that the eye goes all the way through, starts on the top, goes all the way through the arrangement. And then we can tuck just a few more down in front. So it's a quick bouquet for a fun location and a great location in Vegas, the Underwater Bubble Bouquet.